moving from that, we can go into the higher end belts of this type. Exactly the same thing, only it's got some extra features to it, moving right up. Price point on this guy here, you're up to 20 bucks for something like this. So it does jump pretty good, but again, you got to bear in mind, how durable is this going to be? You could wash this, you can beat it. A lot of people go, oh, it's warranted for life. If I break it, I send the thing, I'll get a new one. Well, who cares? If it breaks on you, that means you don't have that, and you could be in a situation where you need that kit. Now, my own personal favorite is when you have the emergency rappelling harness belts. These belts are about as tough as they come. That's what I enjoy about these belts. You got to think to yourself, this is designed so that if you needed to, you could rappel from it. It's got an extra function. What a brilliant idea. And I always like to look at when I'm looking at a belt, you got to think to yourself, if I fell off a building and my belt caught on a hook halfway down the building, would my body rip itself apart around the belt? Because that's kind of the criteria that WOGs go with.
If it hooked on a nail while you were falling from a skyscraper, would your body be ripped apart?
Once you get past that, you can use these small belts that we saw here. They have the Velcro on the inside. You can get tactical belts that go over top. Now, I have seen people, a guy by the name of Centaur, took pouches, mounted them on his exterior belt for his daily carry. All you need to do is you take the belt off when you're ready to adjust, and then you just throw it on over top. And the Velcro that is on your pants keeps your pants up, and this Velcro here on the inside just sticks to it, so this belt like mounts to the other belt. It's a concept that's very, very good. It's tried and true. It's battle tested. Because after all, things that are battle tested are best, always. However, this concept of load bearing is dying because there have been better technology that comes out and people are afraid to adopt it, which is unfortunate, but it happens. So these belts are very, very good. But if you were going to be that concerned about duty, you should be carrying everything in a vest. But in day-to-day life, you can't really walk around in your attack vest unless you're me. So what I would do is instead of that is I would probably stick with a belt such as this one here. I myself, I wear an Eagle Industries version of the same belt, and I found that it served me really quite well. I went with a variety of Calder-rich pouches where I can keep all your Gaunch Line kit on there, which we'll be going over, don't you worry, step by step. So it's pretty handy. With the Eagle Industries belt, yeah, I've got the ability to rappel if I need to. If I need to get out of a situation or a structure, you're not hooped. If you don't wind up using it, then you don't use it. You've got a cool story to tell. But at the end of the day, you got to be prepared as you can. And that's the WOG way. But before we can put anything on, we have to be clean. You have to take all the toxins that are on your skin off. You're taking all these toxins into your body every day from your diet, from the environment. Your body processes them and sheds them through sweat. We never actually take the time to clean ourselves. Women are better than men. Men don't give a crap. We're proud of the fact we're a bunch of slobs, but we're not clean. So if you want to learn how to be clean, you got to go to an expert. And nobody knows about being clean than girls.
Well, now that we have the general dirt off of the WOG, we have to get into some of the more nitty-gritty, so we need to throw them in the shower. Now, I recommend that you use a good natural soap, preferably vegetable-based. It's better for you, it's better for the environment, and you're not harming any animals. This one is great because it's made out of olive oil and it has vitamin E in it, which is really good for your skin, and that's essential for cleaning your WOG. So we're going to throw him in the shower, get him all scrubbed up. Now he has to do this on his own, you can't help him do it. This is something that he's going to have to learn. After that, we're going to get on to the finer details of cleaning your WOG. Now that the WOG is essentially clean and we have them out of the shower, we're going to work on the hands and nails, and the same thing could be applied to the feet. Now generally, it's best if you use your nail brush while you're in the shower because it's a lot easier to get all the dirt out from underneath the nails while you're there. But if you haven't done that, you can do it again in the sink, but there's always going to be some leftover dirt under the nails. And the best thing for cleaning out underneath the nails, which won't harm your nails, won't scratch them up, is just a nail stick. It's just made out of wood, so it's not going to scrape like metal will scrape your nails, which isn't good. So this won't scrape your nails, and it won't hurt you either if you accidentally just stab a little too deep. What we would do then is we would go underneath the nails with the stick and clean out most of the dirt. So this should get most of the dirt out. And the other end too, you can use, you can see it's kind of angled. That's to use for when your cuticles are soft, is for pushing back the cuticles of your nails, and it won't scratch your nail. So once your nails are clean, you'll need to make sure that they're trimmed. I usually recommend nail scissors. Now these particular ones are more cuticle scissors because they've got a finer nose on them. Nail scissors are usually wider. When you use a clipper, which is okay, it won't usually cover your whole nail bed, so you end up with these, only cutting part of it, and it kind of tears the rest of your nail. So nail scissors are better because you can usually do it with one full swoop. And after you've clipped the nails, we'll just clip, and when the wog doesn't move all over the place, it's easier. So we'll basically shape them. You don't want them too long. You don't want to get lots of stuff trapped underneath them. But you don't want to cut them so short that the end of the nails is really exposed. And then after you've trimmed them up, a good thing to do just to smooth the edges is I use a ceramic nail file. Now ceramic is good because it smooths down the nail, but it doesn't tear it up. Metal, when you use a metal nail file to file your nails, it actually leaves little rough edges that eventually start to peel back, and then you start getting things caught in them. But a ceramic nail file will smooth the whole nail, and it doesn't matter if you're going in one direction or both directions, it'll do the same job. So then you just file the nail, make sure there's no rough edges. You don't want them to get caught on any of your equipment. Feels good. And that's about it. And then what you want to do afterwards is make sure that you do moisturize your hands. Even though you're going to be doing a lot of rough work, it's good to make sure that your hands are going to get all cracked and going to start breaking and splitting and bleeding. So after your hands are clean, your nails are done, just give them a good lotion up and you're ready to go.
Of course, in order to wear a belt, you need a pair of pants.
Patrolling Technical Specifications File 251, Tactical Pants.
The thing is, now we're talking about pants. Now, chances are you didn't evaluate the pants you currently own properly. So chances are the pants you currently own are all shit. They're all useless. Can't do a thing with them. If you have to choose and to buy effective gear, and in order to wear a belt, you need to have pants. So you have to buy the best possible pants you can. But who makes the best ones? It's very, very hard to tell because advertising, which should serve to inform us of different qualities and capabilities that pants have, does not do this. Instead, advertising has mutated over time to be a great evil which is out to destroy our soul. So in order to actually talk and in order to actually figure out what kind of pants we should have, we have to go out and physically talk to people.
Fact. Advertising is destroying your soul.
On the question of pants, it's a hard one, because pants are important. I would think that if I had to go with one pair of pants as your initial first buy, I mean, for the short term you can go with any Army surplus pant because, it's better than the crap they're trying to sell.